Hello everyone, welcome once again to Best Recipes with Sharon. Today we're going to be making a wonderful recipe called Tater Tot Casserole. This is super easy to make and really tasty, and you'll be surprised at how simple the ingredients are. So let me show you how I make this. Start with a 9 by 13 inch baking dish. And actually this one was specially made for me by my son and daughter-in-law, and it's the perfect size. Alright, now let's get right to the recipe. Melt 1 tablespoon of butter in the frying pan. Then add 1 onion that's been chopped. And saute those onions until they're a little bit translucent and slightly browned. Then add 1 pound of ground beef and chop it into smaller pieces. Now season that with a good sprinkle of salt and pepper. And the amount you use is based on what your own taste preference is. And continue to fry the meat and onions until it browns up a little bit and the meat is no longer pink. Then add 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. Now isn't that simple enough? You mix it around in the meat until it's thoroughly combined. Simply pour your ground beef mixture into the bottom of your 9 by 13 inch baking dish. This will make a delicious base for your casserole. And make sure that you spread that meat evenly across the bottom of your pan. Now this is smelling and looking really good, so now on to the next step. Simply use 1 whole package of tasty taters, and these will be frozen and no need to thaw them out. You just take them like they are and line them up in rows like this on top of the meat mixture. And keep them fairly snug together so that you have enough potato in every bite. Be sure and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And now that you have all these potatoes on top of the casserole, the next thing to do will be to grate some cheddar cheese. And I prefer to use mild cheddar cheese and do it freshly grated. So you will need 2 cups of this shredded cheddar cheese. Just sprinkle it evenly over the top of your casserole. And that's it. Place it in your 350 degree oven on the middle rack for approximately 40 minutes until it lightly browns up and the cheese will be really nicely melted and the tater tots slightly crispy. Now let's dish some up and see what this looks like. It sure smells good. And the cheese is a little bit stringy and crispy on the edges, and oh my goodness, this is so tasty. You've got to try this. It is so easy to make and it tastes wonderful. You'll be so surprised at how good this is. So here's another weekday recipe when life is so busy. I hope you make it and enjoy it. And until next time, happy eating.